Peace, I'm Supreme Understanding. I guess you just walking with me. I figured I'd do a video for YouTube's sake because 15 seconds just wasn't enough. And the people is asking for my commentary on everything from motherfucking Saudi Arabia to the goddamn harp. So let's talk about it. We're going to start with basics though, right? Right now, as you can see, the community's under attack. Now, I don't know too many situations where you can see a domestic military force, in this case the police, literally murdering unarmed civilians with impunity, and it's not considered an act of war. Now that's what I'm not getting. Now you see this happen with Nazi Germany. I barely learned how to speak English. I'm new. I learned how to speak English like 5 years ago, so forgive me if my words ain't all the way flow. I don't have no script. This is coming from here because this is years of experience, this is years of education, this is years of the work. I've been doing this work, and so everywhere I've been in the world, I've seen that the people of the world are similarly oppressed. Now, oppressed people go through the same thing. We all traumatized. So when you're looking at me and you're like, where is he from? My family's from Bangladesh. My family's from Bangladesh. I was born and raised in the hood. So I have a wide variety of perspectives because I've also had a chance to go around the world and go see what other people in the hoods around the world is going through. Now, what you know what you see in common? Black and brown people at the bottom of every society. That ain't by accident, and nor is it because of incompetence on the part of black and brown people. If you really know our history, you know black and brown people is the builders of the world civilizations. We the ones that founded all this. All these sciences, all these traditions, all this come from black and brown people. And I'm talking about, go to the root of civilization. Where you gonna find it? In Africa. Before Egypt, you're gonna find it in Africa. Before anything, before you even got bones, you're gonna find us. It all go back to the heart of what? Blackness. Because blackness is the root and source of everything in this universe. There's melanin in the space for a reason. The same melanin in the space is the melanin in your brain. There's a divine connection going on. And we don't know it because we've been subjugated, we've been oppressed, we've been pushed to the bottom. Every motherfucker that can disassociate from being black will be saying, I'm not black. So of course you got motherfuckers that don't want to claim black. You got Africans that don't want to be black. You got Haitians that don't want to be black. You got Dominicans, clearly, that don't want to be black. And you got to think about the crazy shit that's got to be for them to be on the same motherfucking island. You on the same island. You know Haiti and the Dominican Republic is on the same motherfucking island. They're separated by a motherfucking line that the white man drew. And they hate each other because of that. Now that should tell you something about where we at all over the world. Motherfucking Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Tibet. All them motherfuckers beefing because of who? Go to the Berlin Conference. What the fuck happened in Africa? All of them beefing because of who? They drew lines in the motherfucking ground to split families apart for themselves. The Akan people was split. And then they say, you better because of this and you better because of that. They said the Hutus and the Tutsis to war in Rwanda over who owned more motherfucking sheep and goats and shit. Monkey shit like that. This is what they do. So when you see us going through this shit, Bloods and Crips and GDs and Vice Lords and so on and so forth, and they were trying to sow these rivalries, and now what we doing? We bringing them together. All the nation leaders is coming together. All the original people is coming together. Black and brown is coming together. The Mexicans are waking up. The Asians waking up. It's going to take Arabs a longer time because Arabs got money, but what y'all black Arabs going to realize is they don't give a fuck about your black ass, and Gaddafi try to show y'all that. So when you start understanding the world hierarchy, yeah, black is at the bottom, but not because black is fucked up, but because black is greatness. The black man is God. The black woman is the earth. So all this come from a need to destroy the people that really kept the world spinning for so many millions of years. Think about it, the earth was straight all these millions of years, and then what the fuck happened? Y'all motherfuckers got here, and now we about to burn this bitch up and throw it away and try to live on the moon. You mean to tell me you couldn't keep the earth straight for 6,000 years? You started motherfucking toxifying the whole shit, killing off millions of motherfuckers, and now you acting like you want to save the motherfucking animals. You don't want to save no animals, you just want to go into Africa and use the animals as an excuse for killing off the people. That's all this shit is about. Population control, all this sexuality shit we going through. They don't give a fuck about freedom. They don't give a fuck about what you want to be and who you feel like you are inside. The white man ain't never give a fuck about that. Don't believe this shit is about your sexual liberation and your identity and you being who you was always meant to be. The reason why you the way you is, no matter whether you fucking gay, straight, fucking too much, fucking too little, all that shit is because you've been traumatized anyway. And what you've been traumatized by? This motherfucking system. And what do this system teach and perpetuate? Oppression. Of who? Of your ass. So it don't matter what kind of lifestyle you think you into, you are under attack. I don't give a fuck if you light skin, I don't give a fuck if you got a long nose, you are under attack. I don't give a fuck if you Bosnian and you look like you might be white. Cause guess why they on your ass? Cause at some point you was down with black folks. And it's always gonna be like that. And it's not about, oh, every white man gotta feel like, oh, he's shitting on me. Cause you ain't gotta be a part of that shit. You ain't gotta claim that shit. But you want to claim that shit because white privilege is like that. Why the fuck would you deny it? Why the fuck would you not want to be a part of that motherfucking club? I can tell you why. Because your heart should tell you that shit is wrong. Your heart should tell you to rebel against that shit. Your heart should tell you to speak up against what white folks is doing. But you ain't going to do that shit. Why? because you like sleeping in that motherfucking bed. So I don't feel sorry for you. So when we say, oh, white people, you ain't gotta be a part of that shit. You can say, I'm fucking Caucasian, but I'm against white supremacy. But your ass won't do that because your family will burn you, because that's the way the fucking animal works. Your family will cast you out. You will fucking die. You will have to live with us in the motherfucking hood. So don't tell me I don't know how the fuck white folks work. Am I right, brother? That's a thumbs up. That's a thumbs up. Because everybody fucking knows. The young know, the old know. Shit, we're gonna talk to the young. Can we keep this going? I'm gonna see y'all next time.